Have you ever wondered who the first inhabitants of North America truly were? Among the earliest known groups were the Clovis people, famous for their distinctive stone tools and hunting prowess. Yet, despite their dominance around 13,000 years ago, this culture vanished mysteriously after just a few centuries. What led to their sudden disappearance? Was it climate change, overhunting, or something else? Today, we delve deep into the fascinating story of the Clovis culture, uncovering their rise, life, and puzzling disappearance. Before we start this journey into ancient mystery, make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode of our exploration into ancient secrets. Let's unravel the mystery of the Clovis people. Who were the Clovis people? The Clovis culture emerged during the Late Ice Age, around 13,000 years ago, leaving behind finely crafted stone spear points uniquely fluted at the base, now known as Clovis points. These early Americans were expert hunters, known mainly for hunting now extinct megafauna like mammoths and giant bison. Archaeological sites bearing Clovis points stretch across much of North America, indicating their widespread presence. Yet their existence is fleeting in the archaeological record, lasting only about 300 years. Despite their brief epoch, their impact on early American history was profound, setting a foundation for future indigenous cultures. Understanding their story is key to unlocking the early chapters of human life in the Americas. The migration and expansion. The Clovis people likely descended from Siberian ancestors who crossed the Bering Land Bridge during the last ice age. As glaciers receded, they moved southward, swiftly spreading across North America, reaching from Alaska down to Mexico. This migration allowed them to exploit new environments and adapt to various ultra-diverse ecologies, plains, forests, and deserts. Their hallmark stone tools evolved to efficiently hunt large game, and their campsites reflect well-organized hunting groups. This rapid expansion is a testimony to their adaptive skills and resourcefulness. However, such rapid growth also exposed them to environmental and ecological challenges that would eventually threaten their survival. Climate and environment at the end of the Ice Age. Around the time of the Clovis culture's rise, Earth was transitioning out of the last Ice Age. Changing climates brought melting glaciers, rising temperatures, and shifting ecosystems. Vast grasslands dotted with mega-animals attracted hunter-gatherers, but this delicate balance was precarious. Sudden cooling events and environmental shifts like the Younger Dryas, a period of intense cold and drought, caused ecosystems to transform rapidly. These harsh climatic changes reduced resources and changed the landscape dramatically, pressuring human survival strategies. For a people as specialized as the Clovis, highly dependent on megafauna, these environmental stressors would have been critical. Master hunters of megafauna. The Clovis people are renowned for their spear points, optimized for big game hunting. They targeted mammoths, mastodons, bison, and giant camels, majestic creatures roaming prehistoric America. Clovis sites often show evidence of mass kills and butchering, indicating cooperative hunts. Their survival relied heavily on these megafauna, whose extinction has long been debated. Many scientists attribute the megafauna's disappearance to a combination of human overhunting and climate stress. The loss of these key species directly impacted the Clovis way of life, forcing them to find alternative food sources and adapt or face extinction themselves. The Younger Dryas impact. Approximately 12,900 years ago, the Younger Dryas spurred a sudden climatic reversal, an abrupt return to glacial conditions lasting over a millennium. This cooling period devastated many ecosystems, shrinking habitats and causing widespread extinctions. For the Clovis people, this meant dwindling giant prey and harsher climates complicating hunting and foraging. The environmental pressure likely forced cultural and technological adaptation, although the archaeological record shows a decline in classic Clovis artifacts after this era. The Younger Dryas may have served as the tipping point for the culture's disappearance or transformation into new groups better suited to the altered world. Archaeological evidence and timeline. Recent technology, including precise radiocarbon dating, pins the Clovis culture's duration to about 300 years. Clovis artifacts are found scattered from coast to coast, highlighting their once-wide dominion. Sites like Blackwater Draw in New Mexico offer rich assemblages of their tools and bones of hunted animals. However, around 12,750 years ago, Clovis-style tools abruptly vanished from the record, replaced by regional cultures with different tool kits like Folsom points. This suggests the Clovis people either died out or culturally morphed in response to the dynamic environment and changing prey. The exact reasons remain elusive, but research continues to fill in the gaps. Genetic links and legacy. Exciting genomic studies reveal the Clovis people were ancestors of many modern Native American groups, linking ancient North Americans genetically to Northeastern Asians who crossed the land bridge. While the Clovis culture as an archaeological entity vanished, their descendants lived on, diversifying into the many indigenous cultures across the Americas. This genetic continuity affirms their integral role in human history. It also highlights that disappearance from the archaeological record does not mean annihilation, but potentially cultural transformation or dispersal into emerging new societies better adapted to post-Ice Age conditions. Alternative theories on disappearance. While climate change and megafaunal extinction dominate explanations, alternative hypotheses exist for the Clovis disappearance. Some speculate epidemics or diseases brought by migrating peoples caused population collapses. Others propose catastrophic events, like comet impacts, triggering environmental catastrophe. Another view suggests cultural absorption. Clovis people merged with or were replaced by other groups. It's also theorized that surviving Bolsones and other foraging peoples adapted new tools and lifestyles to suit post-Ice Age realities, gradually evolving into later cultures. The truth may be a complex mix of these possibilities. Pre-Clovis evidence and theories. Once believed to be the first Americans, the Clovis culture's primacy is now questioned by the discovery of pre-Clovis sites like Monte Verde in Chile and Paisley Caves in Oregon dating thousands of years earlier. These findings suggest that humans arrived and adapted in the Americas long before Clovis. This challenges previous migration models and opens new questions about early cultures' interactions and cultural diffusion. While Clovis technology flourished and spread widely, it might represent a cultural development rather than the continent's initial colonization. This evolving perspective reshapes our understanding of early American history. Clovis' lasting influence. Despite their relatively short presence, the Clovis culture's technological advancements influenced subsequent Native American cultures. Toolmaking transitioned from large fluted points to more refined, smaller points adapted to the changing fauna and environment. The cultural legacy of skilled hunting practices and widespread migration routes paved the way for rich indigenous diversity. Understanding Clovis heritage enriches appreciation for ancient American ingenuity and resilience. Their legacy reminds us of humanity's ongoing struggle and adaptation in response to nature's challenges, a theme that resonates even today. The story of the Clovis people offers a fascinating glimpse into the earliest chapters of human life in North America, a culture defined by ingenuity, adaptation, and mystery. Their sudden disappearance remains an unanswered question, inviting ongoing exploration into ancient climate change, megafaunal extinctions, and cultural transformations. Though the Clovis culture vanished as a distinct entity, their legacy lives on through the indigenous peoples who followed and the archaeological discoveries that continue to shape our understanding of the past. If this journey into ancient America captivated your curiosity, please take a moment to like the video, share it with fellow history enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our deep dives into the world's greatest mysteries. Thank you for watching, and keep seeking the stories history has yet to tell.